What's up, guys? We're going to cover Bitcoin. Did the bottom come in as of yesterday? We're going to cover that huge signal that was flashing on Bitcoin in real time in the previous video I put out yesterday. And we're going to go over the altcoin, so others chart, but also we're going to get into some of the market drivers, along with we're going to get into some individual altcoins today, like Flare. We'll go over Ando, we'll go over ZBEC. I'll even throw in some XCN. I feel like the people need it. I can sense it. I can feel it. People's pockets are hurting. People's morals are hurting. I can sense a little emo going on, and I want to pump some hopium back into the hearts of the people here. So we're going to cover some individual altcoins today to let you know that the end isn't quite here. In fact, it could be the start of a new beginning. So if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Ken, Teresa, Andrew, Daniel, Kevin for showing all the love in the Discord. I really appreciate your guys' messages over the past week. It gives me that spiritual gas, that spiritual energy to keep rolling here. So I appreciate you guys. So let's go into it. Let's start off with Bitcoin right here. Yeah. So we got that confirmation signal flash. Well, on the 1-day chart, Bitcoin has confirmed that buy now. And if you look to the past, the last time we did that was September 12th at $58,000. So big signal. Then we had sells up here around 95K, then 106K, and we just got the buy now around like 87K. So massive signal flashing on Bitcoin right now. And as you can see, we had our 5 days of death, and then we had a pop up to the 786. And then we had the balloon pop right down to the 786. And we had our buy now flash. And right now we're in the middle. So what I really want to see now that we have this buy now flashing on the 1 day, we're seeing momentum kick in. We want to come up here, break above the 786, hold as support. But honestly, even better, and what could really send this thing going real quick is if we can pop up here and get above the purple MA on the snakes, which is currently around like 97K. So if we can hold candle body closes above there, that'd be solid. So now let's go into the other chart. And my apologies if I take a couple like pauses. I just caught like a case of the hiccups. It must be this dinger I'm packing right now. But let's get into others. So if we look here, we're waiting for that 4-day buy now signal. We don't have it just yet. We're holding key support on the 200 moving averages. If we look at the 3-day chart, we have the 3-day prepare to buy soon, holding the bodies above the 200 moving averages, very solid. If we look at the momentum, we're not quite curling up just yet. But if we take a look at the 2-day, let's see if we're getting close. 2 days starting to kick up. If we can get through that 50 line, it's gonzo. We're ready to go. We're running into the market structure ribbon as we speak. And if we look at the 1 day, I'm sure we're getting close to crossing up through the 50, and we're above the market structure ribbon. So if we can see a nice little push up here to around 270 billion, we'll start to see this curl. We'll crack above the 2-day market structure ribbon, and we'll see that 3-day really start to curl up here and get through this 20 line, which is what we need to see. It's what we need to see. So that's for others. Where we're at right now, definitely a key level for a bottom. And if we were to go lower, we're definitely just going to tap the top of the beast, and then we'll send it up. But for now, things are looking good, especially seeing Bitcoin with that signal. But it needs to hold the key levels, and it needs to press up and hold above that 97K level for us to really just send it on up to a new high at around 115,000, and then potentially 147 to 151K. So that's Bitcoin, that's others. Let's look at the market drivers. Like in the middle of our screen, we have the pump dump chart. So the pump dump chart for others, if you look here on the 1 day, we're breaking below this market structure ribbon. We have the momentum coming down. We want to see that. If you look at the 2-day, we're getting super close to a cross down, and we have this trend line coming up like this that we're at literally as we speak. We're at a critical point where if this breaks down and then others breaks up right here through this trend line, then we're going to have a nice big pump ski. And that will be a big move up because altcoins bled like no tomorrow. And Bitcoin will probably get above that 97K. The stars are aligning right now. Oh, also keep in mind, we have like a couple eclipses coming up this month as well too. I don't know the effects of that, but I'm sure Teresa can follow up as far as that goes. But as you can see here, we have fear. So the yellow and the orange, there's some fear just like back here at these levels in August, which ended up being our bottom. So we're seeing all the signs of a bottom. So that covers that. Let me go to USDT dominance. So we're on the 1-day chart. We saw a sell now come in. Last time we seen that was August 2024 as well too, and July 2024 as well, which like I was just showing you, on others, we saw that was our bottom area as well. So a lot of things matching up to say that we're at our bottom range right here. And then now let's look at some altcoins. So we'll look at Flare. So on the 5-day chart, very interesting to see that we have a prepare to buy soon right now. If you look to the last time we flashed a prepare to buy soon and a buy now, that was in November, right before we shot up big. And then previously to that, that was October, November 2023, before we shot up big the last time. And we had our low to our high. We tapped the 786. I had said in one of the videos that I put out in the past weeks that worst case scenario, Flare would come down to test the 786. It tapped it once, tapped it twice at 0.0154. And now we have a good buyback from this area. So we can see Flare come up, close above like 0.018. It's likely we're going to come up, retest the beast again. And if we can break through there, we could be ready to send it up in a big way to new highs. And especially if we see that buy now signal as well too, because each time has led to big moves up. So that's Flare. Looking at, let's say like a 3-day chart, and let's look at the momentum, not quite there yet. Let's look at the 2-day. We had 2-day prepare to buy soons as well too. We're not quite there with the momentum. Let's look at the 1-day. We're trying to turn a corner. And this week is going to show us what's next in store for us. And in my opinion, the odds are favoring more likely for a pop across the board. So that's Flare. Let's cover Ando. So Ando actually it followed that fractal I was watching. We came down to the top of the belly of the beast. We have 3-day prepare to buy soons right now. We look at the 2-day chart, getting close to flashing a 2-day buy now signal. Last time we flashed that was at the bottom back here in September. So very solid to see these medium time frame prepare to buy soons, 3-day, 2-day, and then 1-day we actually seen a buy now come in. If we can see this momentum continue and us hold above the belly of the beast, see a pop back above like $1.20, we'll see that buy now flash on the 2-day, the 3-day. Let's see if we have a 4-day. Nope. But as you can see, the beast is like our trampoline pad, so we can just pop up just like that and be back like we never left. So that's Ando. Let's cover XCN. So XCN is actually hugging the bottom of the hot zone right now, which is solid. That's great. We need to hold this level and hold this 786. So around 0.0148 must hold level for XCN. And we need to see that 1-day buy now flash. We had a sell now around like 0.035. We have a prepare to buy soon right now. We're getting close to the buy now, but not quite there yet. We'll know in the next couple days, but that's the key level that we need to hold. If we don't, we're likely going to come down to 0.008, potentially even a spike to 0.067. So yeah, this is the week where we're going to see, are we done going down? Are we done with the blood? Are we going to see one more capitulatory moment and then our big move up? But yeah, so that's XCN. So XCN, Ando, Flare, we covered that. HBAR, I did a 2025 price prediction video on that the other day. I covered the 3-day prepare to buy soon signal that was flashing real time. I said how big that signal was. And actually from when I did that video, let me pull it up here. See right there, we had the 3-day prepare to buy soon. I was saying how important it was and how big of a signal it was. And from that point, we had a nice big move up, from when this 3-day prepare to buy soon flash to where we're at now. It's up 50%. We're not done, folks. If we can see us get above 28 cents, we'll see that buy now flash. And this is on a 3-day. We're already seeing the momentum kick up. HBAR is starting to look like it's going to be an outperformer here. You can see a 2-day buy now is flashing as we speak. Momentum kicking up. 1-day chart already flashed a buy now 4 days ago. I might be plotting a pair-to-pair swap, my friends, because HBAR is showing signs of being an outperformer. I'm sure we're going to have to pull up the anomalies because I'm sure HBAR is flashing it. You can see back here, the last time we flashed a 1-day buy now was November, and it was about a week later, we sent it up. I'm seeing eerily similar signs. Let's say out of nowhere, something happens, a big announcement, catalyst, whatever. Let's say folks, that could be on the horizon. It could happen so quick. All it takes is one announcement, but we'll have to see. So we'll have to see on that. But huge signals flashing right now on HBAR. And then, yeah, we're going to leave it off at that. Oh, ZBCN, we'll cover that. And then we'll be done here. So on the left side of the screen, you can see ZBCN. If we go to the 12-hour chart, you can see that we tapped on top of the belly of the beast. We had a sell back up here. If we go to the 1-day chart, we had a sell up here, but we're still above the belly of the beast. That is our critical concrete support floor now, because the beast served as resistance this whole time here. We finally broke above. Naturally, we'll come back down to retest. So in my opinion, incredible buying opportunity for ZBAC, the final one before a potential moonshot XCN style. Not financial advice, not a financial advice, but you can see that we wicked down into the beast, big buy volume coming in. We're holding above right now. So like 0.027 is the key level to hold. And if we can come and break above this downward sloping resistance, it's likely we'll quickly travel back up to these highs. And at that point, depending on the rest of the market, if Bitcoin's getting above 97K, others is flashing that buy now, etc., ZBAC will quickly move up to new highs. So that's going to be it, guys. I hope that pumped a little hopium into your lungs, and I hope that you guys see what's potentially on the horizon here. So I'll see you guys in the Discord. Link is in the bio for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.